Hi, it's Jan. I wanted to talk to you today about something that you might have experienced. In fact, you will have experienced, and you will have experienced it on to someone else as well. Whether you're aware of it or not, it's another thing. And this post might help you be more aware of it. Talking of being aware, I think being aware in the moment is probably one of the hardest things to do if you've not been aware before. And what do I mean by being aware? It's instead of just living your life from inside your head, from inside your eyes, and doing it all as you are, it's almost coming outside of yourself, seeing it from another person's viewpoint, or seeing it as if you're on television, which all sounds a bit vague. So an example: you can't want something for somebody else more than they want it for themselves. And how often have we put something that we want for somebody else onto them, and then been disappointed when they haven't taken up the opportunity? And this very thing happened to me yesterday, and then it was turned tables, and the person that I'm talking about did the same thing to me. I'm not sure if they're aware of what's happened, but I certainly became aware, and I apologised for what I'd done. And mine was very simple. It was a beautiful, gorgeous, sunny day here yesterday, and I was having a barbecue with my husband and a good friend of ours who knows this particular friend I'm talking about. And we were going to go to meet them in the pub later on in the day, because they're the quiz master in the pub. And they've never been to where we're staying at the moment. They've never seen how beautiful it is. And it was so gorgeous. We were watching the kites and the ravens dive bombing each other, and you could see for miles and miles. We had the binoculars out, and you can see right across the valley. It was gorgeous, and we were relaxed. We were having a nice drink, and we'd had a barbecue. And I just thought how lovely it would be if our friend would come a bit early and sit with us and chew the cud. And I knew there was things they wanted to tell us, and we've got things to tell them. And I'd text to say, it'd be great, it'd be lovely to see you. But they'd said they wanted to, they'd had enough sun for the day or something. And the texting went back and forth, and basically they didn't want to come. But I was making them wrong for not wanting to come. I was thinking, well, how antisocial and all these things you do. Kind of in the back of your mind, you kind of don't really think nasty things about them, but it's just, I was disappointed that they didn't want to spend some time with us, and made it out that it was because they didn't want to spend time with us, whereas probably they've just, whatever else they were doing, it was just what they chose to do at the time. And I resented them for that in that moment, that they didn't want to come. And then when I realised that that's what I was doing, I apologised for making them wrong. Something I learnt in a personal development course a long time ago. Making people wrong, it's something we do all the time. But funnily enough, they then later on text me to say there was a job going in the pub, and when I wasn't interested, they've become then upset with me for not wanting to do the job that they've found out about. And it's quite bizarre really how that turned out over within like hours, within an hour almost of each other. And I've apologised to them for not being interested in the job, but I'm not sure whether they're still upset about it. But we bring upset on ourselves that we expect others to want or to see what we see. I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong. This pub job could be the thing that could bring things for the future. Maybe it's something I'm not seeing, it's not, I'm not saying I'm right at all by not wanting this job, but it's something that I'm not seeing. They're wanting for me more than I'm wanting for myself. Now, that happens a lot in network marketing companies. Somebody might join a network marketing company or an online business or a home-based business with the expectations of whatever it is. Maybe using, in our case, the blog to promote their own business, and their sponsor, or the person who's invited them to join the business, is thinking they want to do the business to make lots of money, or to have more time with their family, or whatever the reason is. But it's not the reason that that person has joined. So there's a conflict there. Now, I'm working really hard on always being aware. So if you wanted to join with us in our business, and we would talk when you started to find out exactly the reason you wanted to do it, whether it was to make money is not ever a good reason. To make money for something is the best reason. So if you wanted to have, as I said, more time with your family, if you had some medical issues that you needed to have money to solve, or whether it was just to have a blog so that you could blog about something completely different and it's nothing to do with the money at all directly. Obviously, if you're blogging about something, another business, presumably you wanted to make money for that business. But I'm here to listen to what the reason you would be joining. I'll be here to listen to whatever problems you have with the business, or often whatever other problems you have, but obviously that's not really why I should be here. But these things do happen from time to time. So if you would like to find out more about what we offer in Empower, then please do click the link below, have a look at the video, watch, see if it's something that you're interested in. And if it's not, that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to make you wrong for it. But I'm hoping that you might find some fabulous use for it, whether it is to provide a better income for your family, to be able to provide a holiday for your sick son, or whatever it is, that this will help you. And income disclosure, there is no guarantee that you will make any money whatsoever with Empower, but there are lots of people have, and I would do my utmost to make sure that you achieved your goals. So have a think if there's anything you're making people wrong for. If you're resenting somebody right now, think whether it's something that you're wanting more than they're wanting, and whether in actual fact you're making them wrong. And if you realise you are, why don't you give them a call and just apologise for making them wrong. Doesn't mean to say they're right. There's no such thing as the ultimate right and wrong, but it's just that you're making them wrong for doing or hoping or thinking how they're thinking. And that will bring you an awful lot closer, and you never know, there may be more discussion on the subject and you can work out whatever the issue is. But other than that, if you'd like to join forces with us, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to work with you to achieve your goals. So please do click on the link below and ask any questions, and I will be very happy to answer them for you. Bye for now.